Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Patriots Real Time Podcast. I'm Austin Ray, joined alongside Theo Deasonhouse. And today, before we start, I just want to thank Theo for letting me join the podcast. This year, it's been awesome. Got to experience a lot of cool things. Got to see some games. It's just been really fun. So thank you, Theo. And how you doing?
You're welcome, Austin. It was fun to have you on the podcast. Didn't think you were going to say yes when I invited you, but thank God you did. And I'm doing great today. You can see it's very bright out, and I'm struggling for my life, but the lighting's good at least. And yeah, that was a very nice introduction. So yeah, but I'll do the second introduction. So today we are talking Patriots 2024 season. We'll talk 2024-2025 season. We'll talk maybe some awards, some MVPs, some whatever you want to call it, some offensive player of the years. We'll go through some of the games, the best game of the year, the worst game of the year, maybe. I haven't written any of this down,
Not
so
have I.
it's just gonna be off the
This
rip.
is my
Yeah, I
first
didn't
time
really.
hearing this, so
This is my first time thinking this,
yeah,
so yeah,
this is gonna be
yeah,
fun.
we'll
It's gonna be
figure it
fun.
out. But yeah, so we'll figure it out and let's get right into it. So yeah, let's start off with just an overall grade for the entire year. I'll go first, I guess, because I
Yeah.
don't want to put you on the spot. Let's see. So I'll try to talk it out here. Drake May obviously was the bright spot, along with Christian Gonzalez. But you won 4 games again, so you're not going to get a grade higher than a C minus. So I go with a D. I would say it's a little bit better than last year because you have some. You're on a path, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to go with a D. What about you, Austin?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same as you. I'm probably saying it's nowhere near C plus B in my opinion. So I'm thinking at the highest C minus, but
Hmm.
I'm probably gonna go with you, give it a D, because like you said,
Yeah.
we're starting to build to something. We see some bright spots. So yeah, I agree with the D.
Yeah, there are some bright spots. Last year, you obviously saw Christian Gonzalez. Um, the mic is about to collapse on me, so okay, there we go. Last year, you obviously see Christian Gonzalez, but he's only there for 3.5 games before he tears his bicep or whatever he did and is out for the season. So, there were some bright spots there. Jabril Peppers played well last year, but this year, a lot of those things kind of regressed, but at least you got some progression out of your quarterback, Drake May, like we
Yes.
talked about. Some other bright spots on the team, I guess Brendan Schooler being an All-Pro,
Oh, yeah.
Gonzalez being an All-Pro. So, yeah, the Patriots had 2 All-Pros this year, which was good.
It's
But yeah,
amazing.
it isn't. Yeah, I know. They had 0 last year and 0 Pro Bowlers. But this year they have 1, Brendan Schooler.
We should have had two.
Should have had 2. Christian Gonzalez should have been a Pro Bowler. Oh, something just came to my mind. So I want to start off with an apology to everyone. I'm so sorry. I did call Jaden Daniels gonna be a bust. I called him a bust out of the draft. I said that he's gonna be terrible. He's gonna be injured. He'll never play well. Um, it's not even an apology. It was just the worst take I've ever had in my life. Um, the Commanders are very good. I'm sorry, Radine. They are very good. They're in the NFC Championship game. But yeah, maybe Jaden Daniels will be calling Kaepernick though, but not preying on his downfall or anything. But Jaden Daniels, he's pretty good, and if they win the Super Bowl, you can already say that the pick was a hit. So just had
I,
to get that out there.
Before the season, I was calling for us to draft Jaden Daniels, and Theo was like, "No, Drake May is a better all-around quarterback. Jaden Daniels will not work out."
Yeah, that's what I said. But I mean, I'm a Drake May truther since day one.
I,
I guess you could say that.
I'm with you. I'm with you now.
Yeah, yeah, love Drake May for real. All right, I pulled up the games here. We can go through them. I'll read off the scores, I guess.
I have the schedule on my lap right now. Got it.
Oh, that's
I got this from we got at training camp. Got this at training camp.
mine's like
The
mine. Mine's
yep.
right there. Yep,
It was cool.
yep.
We were on
We
TV
got.
when we got this too.
Yeah, you were. I don't. Did you
Oh
get
yeah.
interviewed?
They said
Yeah.
the guy, like, we were walking past. I was wearing a number 10 Patriots jersey. The guy, like the reporter, grabbed my shoulder and said, "Hey,
Oh
what
yeah.
jersey is that? Is that a Drake May or Mac Jones?"
Yeah. Right, right. And I didn't get on TV, but Austin did.
Yeah, cause
I,
I'm just cool like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I wonder if we could find that.
I know. I have no idea what to do. What's WBZ News?
Yeah,
Great.
WBZ, but we don't know the date,
We'll
probably.
figure it out. I probably have some
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah. I looked it up that day, but I couldn't find it later that day, and I never looked for it again. So it could have been aired later.
Yeah.
So yeah, Patriots fans are taping over their Mac Jones jerseys. Yeah. All right, let's start off. First game of the year, the Patriots beat the Bengals 16-10. That was the best game
Yeah.
No, well, it wasn't the best game, but it was one of the best
It,
games.
it gave me hope.
It gave everyone hope, and it gave Robert Kraft hope, as he wrote in his nice apology letter for hiring Gerard Mayo, if you want to call it that. Um, Seattle, they were about to win that game, and then they sold so hard,
That was
and
an awesome. We
yeah,
were at that game. It was an amazing game.
it
I
was
thought
overtime.
we saw. Yeah, I thought DK that DK
Hmm.
touchdown. The
Hmm.
Then the blocked field goal. Oh,
Yeah, that was really disappointing. I thought they were guaranteed to win that game, and Antonio Gibson had like a 50-yard screen pass, and then they lost the game, unfortunately, and that kind of just turned out with the season. Then we go to the Jets, and as soon as I saw the Patriots run into the Jets game, I was like, this is giving me flashbacks to 2014 Kansas City. Uh, Obviously, nobody knows what I'm talking about with that. 2014 Kansas City, they went into Kansas City Sunday night, something night football. I don't really remember. They lost 41-14. It was bad, and that kind of gave me the same vibes. The Jets beat them 24-3. That was a terrible game. I didn't watch the whole game because I had school the next day.
we did
What
get
was
to
it?
see Drake May's first action though.
We did though, and that was a Thursday night game, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, Thursday night. We saw Drake May. We saw a pretty cool environment. Those pictures are pretty cool. Unfortunately, like I feel like the pictures, because you know how I post the pictures every week from each game,
Yeah,
they got increasingly better throughout the season. So shout out Eric Adler, Eric J. Adler for the pictures that I post every week. I used to credit you, but not anymore. I'm too lazy. But no, we met Eric, and he was like, "Oh my God, how do you know my name?" He didn't say that, but he was
a
very
lot
nice
a
to me.
lot of people when we went to training camp were like, "Wait, you know me? You know who I
Yeah,
am?"
yeah.
Shout out again. Pettis. What do
Dal
you call it?
Pence.
Yeah, our guy came over, and Theo's like, "Yo, I know who you are. I know who you are." I was like, "No, you don't.
No,
You,
no,
you."
I said you're the best safety in the NFL.
And then he said, "Oh, you just looked me up, didn't you? You looked up my number." And Theo's like, "No, no, no. I know who you are. I run a pod. I have a Patriots account. I know who you are. I
Yeah,
love you." Michael
yeah.
Pettis,
I
shout
commented
out.
on your Instagram post and you liked it. Yeah, so shout out Del Pettis.
Yeah,
Yeah, he liked my Instagram story the other day.
Dell's
So
him. He's him.
yeah, he doesn't follow me though.
It's okay. He's still him though. He's gonna get on this podcast the next season.
Hold on, 1 second, Austin, because we got to pull up our Del Pettis jersey. Oh, I got stuck on the
Oh,
TV.
whoa.
Del Pettis, shout out Del Pettis. Got the jersey, of course, because he's the goat.
Got
He
it.
liked that story too.
We're
So
getting that signed next year at training camp.
yeah, yes, we are, and you're getting something else. You got to buy a Del Pettis jersey.
I might have to buy a Del Pettis jersey.
Yeah, you might have to. So
If he doesn't sign it, then I'll
yeah.
cry.
So low key, I have a signed Mario Douglas jersey, but I didn't frame it, and I don't know if the signature's gone now. But he signed like the blue. You know how like the blue jerseys, um, they have like blue. I mean, the white jerseys have blue numbers.
Yeah.
So like he signed in black marker, you couldn't see it, and it was kind of disappointing. But
Ooh, pop.
pop, but it's all right. Shout out to Mario Douglas. So also, we'll be meeting a Patriots player at that camp at
Are you sure it's
Sports.
a Patriots player?
Always, all 3 years I've been, I met a Patriot. It was first year is Uche, second Bentley, third Pop.
So should I just bring like all my jerseys?
Well, they tell you who it is, so
Oh,
yeah. So I knew Pop, so I didn't just guess it was gonna be Pop and got the jersey signed.
sweet.
Yeah, let's see. Who could it be this? Okay. I'm guessing Marcus Jones or Anthony Jennings. All right, anyways. Or Dell. Could be Dell. That would be pretty cool.
That would be Del Pettis.
Yeah.
Drake May. Drake May.
Yeah.
Joe
Great.
Milton. Joe Milton. Joe Milton.
Yeah. He might be too good, low key. He might be too much money. It's okay. All right, moving on.
Joe Milton, if you see this, do a good deed and come to the camp.
Yeah, please do that. Love you, Joe Milton. And you can sign my jersey. Okay. The 49ers, they lost to the 49ers 30-13. That was the game where our boy Del Pettis got absolutely mossed by George Kittle. It was one of the greatest catches we've ever seen. I was even kind of like, oh my God, that was insane. But yeah, so shout out George Kittle. I also like you, but George Kittle and Del Pettis, crime. But yeah. Anyways, Dolphins, they lose to the Dolphins 15-10. I was at this game. It was the worst game I've ever watched in my life. It was terrible. Jalen Polk, I remember, this is where his career ended. In just his fifth game, he caught the game-winning touchdown pass, but then he didn't because his foot was out of bounds, and he did this like celebration where he like robbed a bank, and I was like, oh, that's so tough. But I knew he didn't catch it. as soon as I saw the play, and I was like, he didn't catch it. And you can hear in the video that I took of it, I was like, he didn't catch it. And unfortunately, he didn't catch it, and he ruined his career after that because he was in his head. So, do you remember that game,
I
Austin?
remember it's the ankle,
Yeah, it
the
was
infamous ankle.
yeah, Del Pettis. I mean, Jalen Bullock.
Wow, what? How dare you blame Del Pettis for that, Theo? Really?
Del Pettis had a great game. I don't really remember, honestly. I think Jacqueline Roy had a good game there. Shout out Jacqueline Roy.
Disappointed in you.
Jaqueline Roy. I had to take down the Polk jersey yesterday that was displayed in my room because he was just so. I was like, why do I still have this up? He's so ass.
Who'd you put up?
Schooler.
That's good.
He's
All
like
right.
the best player on the team. I didn't have
So
his jersey on.
I'll take the Houston game because I was at that game.
You were at that
Got to
game.
see Drake May's first NFL start. Look, we lost by a lot, but it was a great game. Drake May threw 2 touchdowns, I want to say.
Three.
Three touchdowns. The first one was to Kayshawn. Oh my goodness, it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
It was over the shoulder, right side. And then yeah, he turned over the ball a couple times. First NFL start. It's gonna
Yeah. It
happen.
was.
We lost, but it was a great game. Great to see.
Mm-hmm.
Got to meet
You
met
got to meet
someone's
someone?
dad. Who's the Texans defensive lineman?
Will Anderson?
Yep, got to meet his dad.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about this.
Yeah, no, I forgot to tell you. I got to meet Will Anderson's dad. He was sitting in the front row with his shirt that said Will Anderson Sr. We walked down. He said hi. We
Oh, that's
walked.
kind of
We
cool.
walked. We were at the very top, and we walked down because our friend was sitting down there, and we said hi.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I remember you got some nice shots of the game there.
Oh yeah, at the fourth quarter, no one was there, so I was
Yeah.
sitting in the fifth row watching Drake May's legacy drive.
I know that was pretty insane. The Demario Douglas touchdown. All right, now we got the game against the Jaguars. This was brutal. They started off nicely. They started off 10-0. I thought they were gonna win. Then it just unfolded. Tank Bigsby with the greatest game of all time.
Yeah.
And I think I was playing against him in fantasy that week. So yeah, I think he dropped like 30 points. So that was really disappointing. I did not like that. Yeah. All right, you got the next one?
All right, New York Jets. We saw Drake May go out with a concussion at this game. We ended up winning this game. We saw Jacoby Brissett. He played a great game, so it was a good game. I think we saw Jacoby
Mm-hmm.
Brissett do what a backup quarterback should do, because I think he officially knew he wasn't getting his job back at that point, even though
Yeah.
they lost a couple of games. But yeah, he came in, he played well, and then I just think it was a good game all around.
Yeah. I remember when Drake May got injured. I was so sad, and it was so because I was so excited to watch the game for some reason. I don't even know why. And I just remember I was like, "You are kid. Like this is the worst day of my life." But then Jacoby Brissett comes in, wins the game. I did not expect them to win that game, 25-22. I think that was the most points they scored all year, right? Let's see.
It sounds right, but it was a great game.
Yeah, 25-22, and we had Zach Ventola on the show after the
Woo!
day after.
Shout out,
Shout
Zach.
out Pats today.
That was that long ago, really?
Yeah,
Feels like it wasn't that long ago.
I know. We haven't had a guest on since.
I know. We need to get someone on.
I know. I've been trying to get someone on.
Don't-
Yeah, well, he hasn't responded to my DMs in a while, but I've been trying to get someone on. He said he might be coming on. It's a big guest. Austin knows,
I don't.
but yeah, you do.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
you do.
Is
Don't
it?
say it. Don't say it.
Is it who you sent yesterday? The screenshot?
Oh, no, not Steve.
Dang
No, he's
it!
baseball. He's baseball, bro.
I know, but still, he knows his Patriots.
Mm. It's a different guy. I
I
um
don't. I don't know. Are you gonna text me?
on Snapchat because I can't text on my. All right, I'll text you real quick. Where are you at? Oh, I left you unopened. My bad.
Oh, Theo. It's not very nice. Dude, anyone else is typing? Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah. So no, you guys would really like if we get this guest. I'm just gonna respond to Theo with a random picture. I'm scrolling through my camera roll. I'm just gonna click on it. I'm gonna
Okay.
send it.
While he does
Oh,
this,
it's a picture. It's a picture. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Oh.
I don't know why it's on my camera roll, but it's funny.
I don't see it, but all right.
Yeah, it'll load eventually.
Okay.
All right, let's continue.
Okay, so the Titans 20-17 loss. That was Drake May through the game losing interception. Sad day for America. Yeah, but Drake May came back from the concussion, and now we
Yeah.
got the ninth. Yeah,
And we saw that great play against we saw that great game-winning play. So that was something. Not game-winning, but game tying. Um, so then, just in case anyone wants to know, that was a picture of our friend. Um, yeah,
Wouldn't say R.
our classmate.
Yeah, in chemistry.
Um,
Well, my
then
chemistry goes.
we go to the Chicago, right?
Yep.
Then yeah, Chicago, stupid game. We won that.
Dub City. Dub
Like,
City.
like
It was 19-3.
Caleb Williams is a bum.
He got sacked 9 times. One by number 24, Del Pettis. Two by number 41, Brendan Schooler. Shout out Brendan Schooler. And then now I went to this game against the Rams. It was kind of cold. 28-22 loss. Drake May once again threw the game, losing interception, this time in regulation. It was a good game. Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua went absolutely off. Caused me to trade for Cooper Kupp in fantasy, and that was the worst decision I ever made in my life. But I got to see a legacy game from Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua, and it was really fun to watch, even though the Patriots lost.
I was going against Cooper Kupp.
That
I
game.
ended up winning my fantasy league though, so
Oh, wow.
I just want to
Shout
let
out
everyone
Austin's
know that
fantasy
I
league.
ended up winning.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna start a mega league next year.
Mega League. Yeah, I'll be in there. Drafting Drake May first overall. All right. Dolphins. You got the Dolphins?
All right,
The
the
Dolphins.
the Dolphins. Okay, so I'm gonna wait. It's not the Dolphins. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I do not remember this game. I was probably at baseball where Theo should have been and did not watch this game.
November? No, probably not November.
What happened this game?
They got crushed 34-15.
Oh yeah, I remember. I went. It was like 30. They scored two touchdowns and like like a touchdown in the last minute to make the game look closer.
Christian
Hunter Henry
Exhaust.
played. Hunter Henry played well. It was a bad game for the team because I had
Yeah.
Hunter Henry on my fantasy team.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a bad game. Oh, Kyle Pitts or not Kyle Pitts. Austin Hooper got like 19 fantasy.
He had a
points.
touchdown, yeah.
Yeah, he played very well.
Like a 50-yard touchdown.
But as a team, they did not play well. I ended up going on a hike with my dog because I could not bear to watch the game.
Happens.
Yeah.
Love going on hikes with dogs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this was a bad one. Christian Gonzalez scored his first NFL touchdown. So, probably his only one because he's a defensive player. And then we got the Colts game. This one was a very entertaining game.
Gonzo will score another one. Gonzo will score another one.
Hopefully. It was a 25-24 Colts win, but it was very entertaining. Loved this game personally. They were wearing the Reds. I mean, obviously, I didn't like the outcome, but they should have won that game. They dominated the entire game. They lost. It was Drake May's best game of the season for sure. And it was very fun to watch. But the Colts ended up going for two. Shane Steichen used his situational football awareness to go for two because he knew the momentum wasn't going his way. That is something Gerard Mayo wouldn't even cross his mind because he's just like, you know. And then, yeah, so let's go to the Cardinals after the bye.
Fun fact, I saw the Colts team bus in Boston.
Yeah, you did, and you took a picture of it.
Saturday night, I saw the bus as I was walking through Boston after going to the Blue Man Group.
Blue Man Group. So, during the Blue Man Group, when I went in 2018, my mom got called up onto the stage, and she had to eat a Twinkie. And, yeah, it was pretty disgusting.
That's crazy.
I
caught a marshmallow. They threw a marshmallow at me, and I caught it.
I was very nervous when I was there. I was also like 8 years old.
It was weird. It was cool.
Yeah, it is pretty weird, not gonna lie.
It was cool, though. I have to admit, it was cool.
Cool blue. All right, moving on. The Cardinals, they got killed by them. Demario Douglas had a nice touchdown, I guess. And then the Bills should have won that game, too, but they lost. And that was the most frustrating game I've ever watched in my life. I hated that game. I was at my grandparents' house. Also, my cousins were there. And they were just being very annoying. And, yeah.
Had to check picture your mom wasn't walking in when he said it.
Yeah, well, yeah, hopefully they don't watch this podcast. But, no, they were being a little bit annoying. But you know what? That wasn't really the problem. It was more the game. It was just very annoying because they lost, and then I had to take a break to eat dinner. I don't exactly remember what the dinner was, but it's probably good. Shout out to Vicky Syett. And, yeah, now we got the Chargers. They lost 40-7.
We were debating on going to this game.
Were we to the Chargers game?
Yeah, because me and my dad.
Me and you?
Me and my dad were gonna go, and then I was like, "Hey, we might go to the Chargers game. Would you want to come?" You said, "Yeah," but then we never ended up going.
No, I thought it was the Bills.
Oh yeah, no, it was both actually. It was first.
No, it was the Jets. It was the Jets.
It was the Jets, then the Chargers, then the Bills.
Yeah, the Jets we were actually going to go to. We were actually going to go to the Jets game, but your dad had to take a business trip or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Bills, we were gonna go, and it was like the day before. I was like, Austin, we still going? And you were like, I'm going on a hike with my dog. No, you didn't say that, but yeah, yeah. But they got killed in that game. And then the Bills, Joe Milton legacy game. Loved that game, honestly, even though it cost us the first pick. So now that we've gone through the games, what was your favorite game? What was the best game of the season in your opinion? The worst game of the season? And yeah, that's it.
All right, the worst game. I'm going the Chargers game, 40-7.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Explain.
bad football by us, and I feel it was just hard to watch. I couldn't watch it. I ended up, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what I was doing, but I just turned off the TV and I just left. My grandparents were over, I think, so they turned the game back on, but it was disappointing.
My worst game of the season was the Dolphins game, October 6th, where I was at. I said that it was 15-10. It was so boring. And I hated every second of it. So yeah. Except for the Jalen Polk touchdown. And the guy sitting next to me was so annoying. I think I've talked about this before.
You have,
He was so annoying. He was
yeah.
like, "Do you know how to run the clock? Do you know how to run the clock?"
Theo was texting me from the game saying the guy
Um,
next to you right now is so annoying. I want to jump off.
yeah. I hate that guy so much. He was so annoying. He kept spitting when he was talking, and it was like talking like, how does he have a wife? Like, sorry, that was maybe mean, but you know what? Fuck that guy. All right. Anyways, ruined my experience. My best game of the year was a Seahawks game, in my opinion. We were there. It was electric. Honestly, I could go for a few best games of the year, but I would say the Seahawks game, the Jets game where we won, and then the last game of the year were probably the best games of the year, in my opinion. Even though, you know, yeah. Oh, and the
Yeah,
Colts game.
I gotta 100%. I gotta go with you. Seahawks game. That was my opinion the most exciting game of the year. We were there.
Mm-hmm.
It was the environment was electric because we could have started 2-0. And also the Jets win. Drake May concussion October 27th.
Yeah.
So my two
Yeah,
best
and
games.
then oh my goodness, this is terrible to say, but we were like when Jacoby Brissett kept getting hurt, we were like, please don't come
Oh my!
back
Oh
into the
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
We were
Yep.
like, please, is it Drake May? We took a video. It was like, is it Drake May time? And you remember? Do you know the post that I posted a few days ago, like throwback to the game?
That was a
I
video
was
that I
gonna,
took.
yeah, I was gonna post the video of me being like, is it Drake May time? But I like spit all over the place when I was talking, so I didn't post it. But I'm sure it was a good video. But yeah, and then I got the picture of Babs on the mic. Shout out Babs. I was like, um, with the water bottle, and no, and that was the cover of my Spanish project. That picture, and
No,
yeah,
we did some cool stuff that game. That's when that was actually my first time on the podcast at
after,
that
but then
game.
I got sick after that game. I missed school the next day.
We
I
did.
probably should not have gone to that game. I was so sick, but
Doesn't matter. It doesn't
yeah,
matter.
remember we interviewed those guys, those women, those people. That was fun.
That
We
was
got to
awesome.
do that next year. We're going to a game again. I have season tickets, but they're not coming for 20 years.
Wait, I have Theo. I have some
Austin,
news. Theo, I have some news for you.
good
It's not.
news.
It's
Yeah, I remember I went there in 2021 for the infield in-season practice. Or what in-season practice? You know what it's called. All right. Anyways, moving on. Awards. So sorry for that little thing, but awards. MVP. Go.
oh, um, Christian
Go.
Gonzalez.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah, I
14.
was gonna say Drake May, but that's not original. And he played well, but he's not an MVP.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and copy yours. Christian Gonzalez is the MVP.
Really,
Offensive Player
Theo?
of the Year.
Really?
Wait,
Okay.
let's not repeat.
No, I'm
Okay,
kidding. You can
Offensive Player of
repeat.
the
It's
Year.
okay.
Okay, Offensive
Offensive
Player of
Player
the
of the
Year.
Year.
Mhm. I'm
Yeah,
going
I
with
mean,
Drake May.
I have to go Drake May now.
Yeah, I agree. Don't even talk about.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Can't say Christian Gonzalez.
What?
Let's see. Yeah, make it harder. Oh boy.
Del Pettis.
Del Pettis?
Yep.
I don't know. I can't go Del Pettis here. Who else? Who else was like played defense this year? I feel like Marcus Jones had a few turnovers, but I don't think he's DPOI worthy. You know what? We'll go with Del Pettis. Del Pettis. Shout out Del Pettis. Fan of the show. Just kidding. He's never watched the show. How come you're wearing your Mac Jones jersey, Drake May jersey, even though you have a Drake May jersey?
Because I am going to the Bruins game after this, and I do not want to get my Drake May jersey ruined because I do not have a Bruins jersey, so I'm wearing a Patriots jersey instead.
Wow. It's pretty cool.
I would not want to ruin my Drake May jersey at a Bruins game before the season.
Can't be doing that. Yeah, my Jabril Peppers jersey. I would wear every single thing that we went to. I'd pretty much wear my Jabril Peppers jersey. It was like my favorite jersey, and I don't know if I can wear it anymore. Although he was found not guilty yesterday. He did admit to having cocaine, though. Shout out Jabril Peppers. Okay, no, not shout out Jabril Peppers. I mean,
Oh, we love Jabril Peppers, other than the cocaine. Just don't do cocaine, and we love you, Jabril.
yeah. How do I get the fireworks?
Okay. We have to wrap this up soon. I gotta go soon.
Yeah, we do have to wrap this up soon, but we'll go with special teams player of the year. That one guy, Brendan Schooler, and that's it. So that's the end of the podcast. That's the end of the season. That's the end of my life. And we'll see you tomorrow. No, we won't. No, we will not. But we will see you one time eventually next weekend. Bye.